As far as the workday itself is concerned, in the last session we have discussed about what exactly workday is all about in context to human capital management. So followed by this, what are the different modules and functionalities we have in context to the workday that was discussed already. Where in today's session, I'm going to tell you about what are the key components we have, especially on workday, especially on the HCM workflow, like business process, task, approvals, notifications, conditions, escalations, right? So these are the different key components, especially when we are implementing Workday HCM workflow in organization level. When it comes to the business process, majorly it defines you the sequence of the steps that are involved in a specific any human resource process. For example, there is any kind of process request time, which could involve multiple steps like manager approvals or HR review. At the same time, updates to employee records. All these things will be performed under the business process. When it comes to the task is concerned, majorly whatever the individual actions which must be completed within the business process, wherein whatever the tasks that can be assigned to different people. For example, any managers or HR staff. And these can be dependent on other tasks being completed before they can be started, all that. The third one about approvals, like when we managing any kind of workflows involving approvals at various steps, whatever the approvals that can be based on the condition that we have applied. For example, if there is any kind of salary change request, may require multiple levels of approvals, etc., all that. Next one about the notifications part. When you are talking about the notifications, which majorly involves us to keep users informed of the next steps that are to be alerted them when the task is due, which is to be completed by them. Next one, conditions, because these can be workflows. Normally workflows can be conditional, okay? Because for instance, the kind of task which may only proceed if a certain condition is met. Like for example, if there is any kind of budget limits for any salary changes, all these things comes under the conditions part. So followed by the conditions, the next one about the escalations, because if the task isn't completed in a timely, within the stipulated time, so that system can escalate it to the higher priority, so that we can ensure things which keeps moving on to the next level. So this is what we call it as escalation. So these are the key components, especially whenever we are working on Workday HCM is all about.